Hi friends, Miss Carrie here from the West Haven Public Library, and welcome to the Sun Poetry Collage how-to video. Let's go over all the supplies that you should have received in your kit from the library. You should have some blue tissue paper, some liquid glue, a little sponge brush, a canvas, some yellow sun rays and a yellow sun, some orange sun rays, the first verse of the poem Golden Sun, and the entire poem Golden Sun written by Lenore Hetrick. You're also going to need some scissors, and if you're working on a surface, you may want to cover it with some paper. Okay, now that we've gone over all our supplies, let's get started. The first things we're going to need are the canvas, the blue tissue paper, the sponge brush, and some glue. Now, some of you may have a plastic cover over your canvas, so what you can do is just cut that off with some scissors, and then you'll be ready to begin. So the first thing we're going to do is just put a nice layer of glue all across our canvas. So just make sure that you're spreading it evenly, like this. And if you need a little more, you can just take a little more and just spread it all across the entire canvas. Oops. A little more there. Okay, so once it's done, we're going to take our blue tissue paper and just cover the entire canvas. So the paper's cut in strips, so you can just put it across like this. Just place the strips on the canvas, or if you'd like, you can cut the strips into different shapes. It really doesn't matter how you do it, just as long as you cover the entire front of the canvas with blue tissue paper. So I'm just going to spread mine across just like this. And there's a little tiny piece here, so I'm just going to cut this. And then put it on just like that. And it's okay if the tissue is a little bit longer. Once we're done, I'll show you how to take care of those. There's a little tiny piece here, so I'm just going to take a little tiny strip and put it on. Okay, so my entire canvas is covered with the blue tissue paper. So if your tissues are a little bit too long like mine, what you can do is just take a little glue and wrap it around and glue the back side of the canvas. So I'm just going to do that right now. And you can just put some glue along the edge so it sticks. And then I'm just going to do the other side. Oops. Okay, and I'm just going to continue on this edge. So I've glued the tissue to the back of the canvas, and now I'm ready to add the sun and the sun rays. Before you add any glue, what you can do is just figure out how you'd like to design your canvas. So I think what I'm going to do is put my sun like this right in the corner. And then I'm just going to add my sun rays to go all the way down. If you want your sun rays to be a little shorter, you can cut them. Or if you do kind of want them to fall off the edge, and you can glue the back of the canvas just like you did with the blue tissue, you can do it that way too. So I think I'm just going to cut mine just a little bit. There we go. And I'm just going to spread them out so I can put the orange rays in between. But you can do yours any way you'd like. This one here just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to cut the orange rays just a little bit and put those right in between. Go. A little bit smaller. I can put it right on the top just like that, and then that one will just kind of flow over the edge of the canvas. Okay, let's see if I like that. Okay, I do like that. So what I'm going to do now that I have an idea of how I want to arrange everything, I'm just going to take the pieces off, and I'm just going to put a nice thin layer of glue on the canvas on top of the blue tissue. Let me take these off. Alright, and that way if we put another layer of glue, if anything's sticking up, it will hold it down for you. So just very gentle. See what I did? I was going against the tissue, which you shouldn't do. You should just kind of move in the direction so that it doesn't bunch up like mine just did. There we go. This is going the opposite direction, so I'll just do it that way. Oops. There we go. That's why it's good just to do it very, very delicately, very gently, so you don't tear the tissue. Okay, so now I'm ready to place my sun back on my canvas. I'm not going to press it all the way down because I am going to put the sun rays right underneath. And then once you've placed everything, you can press everything down. So this just gives you an opportunity to move things around if you want to. Okay, I'm just going to continue putting my sun rays on, and I'll meet you back here in a minute. Okay, so I've placed my sun and my rays on my canvas. Now I'm just going to press them down gently, and then we're going to put another layer of glue over our collage. So as you can see, I have some of the sun rays that are just going to flow over to the back of the canvas, and some of them are shorter. Okay, so now I'm ready to add some more glue. And then again, just very gently place a nice thin, smooth layer of glue over this layer. And once you're done gluing the entire top of the canvas again, you can just take a little bit of glue for some of the sun rays that are a little bit longer and just glue them to the back and the sides. My sun and my sun rays are all set. Now I can add the poetry. So today we're working with a poem called Golden Sun by Lenore Hetrick, and I've included the entire poem for you on a sheet, but we're just going to glue the first verse onto our collage. So what we're going to do is cut each line out into a strip, and then we'll glue it onto our collage. I've cut my poem into the strips. Now it's time to glue them onto the collage. So what I might do with the title, just might cut a little bit of that off because it was a little too long. And you can glue these in any way you'd like. I'm going to put my title up here, and I'm probably just going to glue the verses onto the yellow rays, but you can decorate your collage any way you'd like. So I'm just going to place it right here. And then once I'm done figuring out where I want to place the verses, I'll do a nice thin layer of glue. And if you need to make the strips a little bit thinner, you can do that. Or a little bit smaller, you can do that. Whatever you'd like to do. My verses are on my canvas, so now it's time to do the final layer of glue. And if you see any pieces of paper or tissue that are sticking up, you can add a little extra glue at this time. So again, just a nice, thin, gentle layer of glue. You really don't need that much glue to do this project. You probably should all have a little bit of extra glue. And one more. Okay, so I'm all done adding the glue to my canvas, so I'm just gonna let it dry for a couple of hours and then I'll check on it. And if it needs a little bit of extra glue along the top or the sides of the canvas, I'll add some, and then I'll show you how it came out. Hi friends, I'm back again, and I just wanted to show you my sun poetry collage. I've let it sit and dry for a couple of hours, and I think it looks really great. I hope that yours turned out really great too, and that you had fun putting this project together. So just remember to keep your eye out for more projects in the spring and in the summer, and I hope that you do get to go outside and enjoy some spring weather and some sunshine. Hope you're all doing very well, and I get to see you very soon. Bye friends, have a good day.